Okay. Also, I would like to say something. I am pretty sure that you threw me under the bus last intro. Because you said your line now, and I was like, oh, I had no idea. And it was, you just decided to stop talking.
I did.
So.
That's true.
Yeah.
But then I was...
Isn't that funny? But I just went with it. I was just like, okay.
Yeah. But then I didn't... Yeah. And then I think it was like later on in the intro, we like kept recording. And I was like, no, that was wrong.
That was wrong. Because I was editing it yesterday and I was like, wait a second. Like...
Whatever.
I feel like I could be scammed so easily. Should I not say this on the internet? Because like I just like believe people when they talk to me sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I like fully was like gaslighting myself, and then I was listening to the thing, and then I went back and I listened to the other episodes. And I was like, I'm so confused.
No.
Anyway, okay, let's do the intro, and we're gonna nail it. Last intro of 2024. Let's fucking nail it. Okay, ready? Wait, am I ready? Okay, yeah. I'm the gift that's been passed around the Secret Santa 3 times that you will not be going home with. Phoebe.
And I'm Shock.
And welcome to Do You Ever Feel Like?
Where we ask the questions that everyone's thinking and no one's answering.
Oh, baby!
I fully just stopped talking.
You fully just went, no more.
I went, no, and then I blamed it on you.
Great.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I have a personal update for you. I think my house is haunted.
Okay, the level of disruption that is coming from your home
Today,
yesterday, even like this week, you're having
just things falling off the walls. And last night, I'm very sensitive to these things.
Yeah.
I grew up in a haunted house. Real haunted house vibes. Last night I was lying in bed. And like a man was in bed. All of a sudden.
And it wasn't Simon?
No. It wasn't the designated man that was... Although I do wake up sometimes, like in the middle of the night, and I get really... I'm like, oh my God, I'm naked in a bed. And like, who is this man?
Yeah. Because by the way, everybody, Phoebe does not wear pajamas to bed.
No. Who wears pajamas to bed? Grow up. I gotta get silky smooth in those sheets.
Yeah.
It's what feels good, baby.
No judgment.
I didn't think you were.
Whatever. Okay, wait. So
yeah, I think my house is haunted. There was a man
there was a man in bed with you that was not the designated man.
Not the designated man that's supposed to be in bed with me. He wasn't in bed. Sorry. He was like, he kind of appeared in the room.
Oh, he was present with you in the bedroom.
He was like next to me, and then he like hovered above me.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that. See,
here's the thing with me and spirits. You just have to go, you're welcome here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, but anyway, I just, things keep like literally falling
like a man
and bumping
spirit?
around today.
I don't know about that. A man spirit, I understand. We still have to be like, but you know.
Oh, listen.
I'm not as welcoming to a man spirit.
Same.
You know?
But what am I going to do?
No.
You know?
Yeah, your house has really been talking to you. I think, and you can cut this out, but I think your house is telling you, like, get out.
I know. Hey, me too. Me too.
It's time.
Same.
To move.
Same. Anyway, I have some thoughts.
Great, because we are recording a podcast.
Great. But actually, you saw Wicked last night.
I did.
I'm going to go see it tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can't say anything.
What?
You're like, I've been on the internet. What is there?
I don't know how I'm supposed to go and see this though and shut up. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like I saw a show, I saw a musical, I saw Hades Town last week. Dude, you gotta go fucking see that show. It's so fucking good.
I'll go. Yeah. I gotta go. Yeah.
Go throw your name on, like, there was empty seats.
Oh yeah.
Also, I don't know if you've seen what's going on Broadway lately, but it's crazy. Like, things are just closing. Theaters 8% capacity.
I know.
That's
crazy. Why the fact that O'Mary recouped
I know
what their investment was is like a very big deal.
Crazy. Yeah, we saw O'Mary. Yeah, I've seen some great theater this year.
These theater content creators and influencers, they are out here trying to get us to go see theater. They really are. They are working hard, and it's for a reason. Because like people aren't seeing it.
It's crazy.
And that was a great segue to my feelings, as you know, about Wicked. Was like, guys, shall we see theater instead of seeing another movie musical?
You know what, it kind of frustrates me. It's like the success of Hamilton on Disney, like Disney Plus, was so fucking huge, and I'm genuinely shocked that like we're not getting more pro shots like that. You know what I mean? And I know they fucking exist because you have to get marketing material. Like I know every single show that's been on Broadway in the last 10 years has multiple pro shots that they could throw up
somewhere.
It's got to be ego, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
But that's how I was feeling. Yeah, I was really like, I mean, you all heard us. We're in the Wicked hater camp over here. And then I am a changed. I am a changed woman. Yes.
Really?
Okay. Look, everything with a grain of salt, right? Like, I mean, I can listen to any of the Wicked music and get emotional. If you like, it's so good.
I mean, all jokes aside, I'll hold space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity. That's about me. That song is about any little weirdo. All right, what's that fucking line? To those who ground me. That's a slay line.
That's a slay line. Yeah. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. I mean, are you kidding me? Like, exactly.
For the audio listeners, that was a knife to the heart. Start doing a descriptive video.
Yeah, exactly. And like, you know, Cynthia can listen to her, can watch her all day, every day, right? But, you know, so like I knew that it was going to be like an emotional journey just because it's Wicked and the music is great. And like, I don't know how you could make that suck, like be bad. Do you know what I'm saying?
I didn't think it was going to be, you know what? I haven't really heard a lot, but like what I have heard, like Defying Gravity sounds good. I haven't like listened to the soundtrack, obviously.
Yeah.
But
it's hard. Like your ear adjusts, like it has to, and it sucks because like the music feels like it's in like the nostalgia and in your body of your brain, and it feels so weird to hear Ariana Grande.
Yeah, I mean, what I love about theater is like, I mean, even just watching seeing Hades Town the other night, like I love getting to see what different actors bring to the same things. Yeah. Like that's so exciting. And what I feel like just listening, I just feel it's like a little too smooth for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. It's definitely produced.
But you know, I'm willing to go on the journey.
Yeah.
I'll be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt like, okay, so I don't actually buy into, because you'll watch it, you'll see it. Like, I don't know if I buy into the fact that Cynthia and Ariana were always singing live. Because even if it was for taping, like there are moments where I'm like, they're singing live. How could you
possibly?
Yeah. And then there
like, are just other, from a pure technical standpoint.
Yeah. Obviously, they went back into the studio at some point. Like, they had to have.
Well, and I also know that they just redid some tracks, like is it The Wizard and I? Like, I just saw.
Yeah.
There's just like a couple of updates that have gone out a lot. So that's just not how media works.
Exactly. I will say, and Jack made a comment about this too, is like, I think.
Oh, yeah. Jack's probably all over that.
Yeah. I think this musical, because it lives in fantasy world, is really transferable to film. I mean, Wizard of Oz, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was originally this movie that like introduced all of this Technicolor and all of this technology and these things that didn't exist. So there is something very special about seeing this story and the musical as a film. It translates really well. All the animal stuff, actually seeing CGI'd animals in those characters versus like a human that is dressed like on stage. Yeah, exactly. Like does something to you from like go ahead, I'm waiting for the description.
Phoebe acts like small cat prancing across stage.
Thank you.
Phoebe reenacts what are the cats, the
flying monkeys. Oh, the Jellicle cat.
Jellicle.
We're in Cats now. We've gone to a different musical.
Well, I was just being animal on stage.
Yeah, I get it.
Speaking of, that was a fucking pro tape in the 90s. Give me the stage show.
I know,
What's your
so
problem?
good. Into the Woods, the Broadway Productions pro tape was like all I did with my brother and I. We watched that thing
That's
over.
such a fucking weird musical to watch as a child over and over again. That's such a fucking weird show.
Of course.
To watch over and over and over again.
In my parents'
Sometimes
bedroom.
I learn something about you and I go,
Makes sense.
That is an ingredient in this cocktail.
Makes a lot of sense. That was really cool to like see the technical elements. It did bring a thing to the story, right? Like it brought a different thing to the story. But you know how I've been like seeing things lately, like movies in the last few years, like if they are using CGI, it's like so grossly like polished and shiny. It never felt that way.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Ariana, I'm a little bit like, you'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see.
People fucking love her. I feel a little bit too old to be like it. And I wasn't a Disney girl. We didn't have Disney in my house growing up, like the Disney Channel. So
she did really well. I can't get over the like capitalizing on her racial ambiguity like thing that she's done throughout her whole career. Is she an Italian white woman?
I saw the TikTok the other day that was like, I love Ariana, and then it was like the black woman, so like Puerto Rican, like it was like all her faces.
Like, who is she? Like, Jesus is she Christ. Latina? Is she like, yeah. And like, that's clear. Like, I don't know how much of that is her and how much of that was like surviving an industry when you're young and like people are telling you to do shit or like whatever.
I can't imagine what it's like growing up.
As a Disney kid.
This is just like a hot take that we're gonna just glaze right on by. Not even a hot take, just an observation. You and I. Oh wow, yeah, that's great. Okay.
Jacqueline does movement.
Jacqueline does glaze. Jacqueline glazes. Jesus fucking Christ. Every time we get on these freaking microphones, there's such a choice. Anyway, okay, no, my hot little take. Okay, you and I came up during like the early aughts where we hated women so bad and like the Britney Spears of it all. And then like we're apologizing for the way that we treated Britney Spears. I am seeing children do the same thing to stars again right now, where they'll like hold, and even like internet stars. Like I see this a lot with like Brittany Broski or like, you know, like these like, you know, gals that have created something for themselves where they're doing like the same misogyny to, and I'm not saying that people can't be held accountable for blah, 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 whatever. I'm just saying, here's something I see. And I feel like I'm seeing that happen with Ariana Grande as well, where people are like so intense about her. And I just kind of go like, that gal, I personally believe children shouldn't be put in on television at all.
Yeah.
So like, how do we kind of hold all of these things together? Anyway, that's a different Substack essay for another day.
Yeah, that's different. But I'm so excited for you to see it.
Yeah, Addie and I are going to go tonight.
was so mad at you when I'm leaving the theater and I turn my phone on and I'm like crying and I open my text messages and you sent me a selfie of us together.
I know.
On our first artist retreat.
I know.
And I was like, violence.
I just came up in my memories.
It was so cute.
I sent it to you.
But I was like leaving and I'm like to Jack, I'm like, Phoebe and I are so Glinda now.
Yeah. One's green.
Being
and
like
no one likes her. And the other's blonde.
And being super intense about it and being like, this is the way that I'm like Glinda. And Phoebe's like, oh.
Yeah.
And then you sent me that. And I was like, wow, I was already crying. Thank you so much.
I just like that photo of us. I thought it was cute.
Oh, it was so cute. I never seen that. I hadn't seen it since we took it. It was so cute. Anyways,
well.
That's one of the things we did in 2024.
I know. This year. It's been crazy. But yes, this is our Christmas episode. And in the past, our Christmas episodes have been quite elaborate. We've sat by trees, we've had lovely drinks, and you and I are just regular degular in it.
That's not the vibe. I am wearing my Let It Snow sweatshirt.
Oh, very nice. Very
in order
nice.
to have some
Not
sense of...
the Gilmore Girls.
No.
I can smell snow. I smell snow.
You know when like you move, which like I keep forgetting that this happened, that I literally moved into a different apartment. Like,
where you
place.
still have stuff? Where is it?
I still have like exactly under the bed, tucked in a corner, in a random closet, whatever, right? That I'm like, or you know when you move and you're just like, I might never see that thing again.
Yeah.
Quite like I just might never see that sweatshirt again. I don't know where it is. That's how I'm feeling about some stuff.
I can't find a couple of sports bras right now and like running clothes. I have no that's a naked or a non-naked clothing item, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know what I possibly could have done with that.
Interesting.
So they're just stuffed in a bag somewhere, and I'm gonna find them in 3 years.
Yeah, like a tote bag.
The reorder because I like the sports bras that I have, you know. So I have the reorder page open, and I'm like, just buy a new one, but I'm like, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, totally.
So anyway, but I don't know. I can't be bothered.
No other vibes besides my Let It Snow sweatshirt. Yeah.
I just can't be bothered. I looked at a tree the other day. I went, that's nice.
I'm starting to feel the festive spirit.
I feel the festive spirit.
Yeah.
I don't feel the need to do anything about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm
great. Like, I've bought the presents by now. I haven't. I don't know.
I don't know
if I will either, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't know how you do like birthday in December, Sagittarius vibes, then also Christmas. Like, that's a lot.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
As a child, my friends who would get like summer birthday parties, whole class invited over to run around the backyard, insanely jealous.
Yeah, never happened for Phoebe.
Insanely jealous.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think something that I am really trying to do, like this morning, we're going to do therapy for 5 seconds.
Okay, great. We're always doing therapy for 5 seconds.
Yes. Okay. I've been really trying to like check myself because I am feeling stress and pressure and anxiety and shame and all the things that patriarchy wants me to feel about the fact that I have not done anything for Christmas. Like, or capitalism and patriarchy want me to feel like I am actually feeling like that way. And there's like the double emotion shame about feeling shame and like all of that stuff. And like, I don't know. I've just been thinking about that in the last week because I noticed myself being like, well, you don't have a Christmas tree, or I don't know what I'm getting for presents, or blah, 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 blah. Or I go in somewhere that's like Christmassy and I'm like, oh, right, shit, or whatever. And I'm making this thing that's supposed to be fun, like this anxious thing. And I'm becoming, you know, the stressed out mom at Christmas without being a stressed out mom at Christmas. You know what I mean?
You get stressed out mom for free with patriarchy.com. At patriarchy.com, we throw out stressed out mom for the women in need.
Exactly. And I see like actual stressed moms at the store. I'm like, what am I?
You're like, me too.
I'm like, I don't have peppermint ice cream. Like, what? Like,
that's funny.
And I've had to like really check myself. And then and also understand that like, yeah, exactly. I'm living within this thing that wants me very much so, me like middle class, you know, white woman, whatever, to be anxious about Christmas because somebody benefits from that. Right. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Women do everything during the holidays is really what I'm saying. All of it, God. Everything, any sense of magic is all a woman.
It's called women. Santa, a woman.
Woman.
Exactly. Santa's a woman.
Exactly.
I'm sure I've told you this before. At my grandma's funeral, at my grandma's memorial, every single person that eulogized her got up and talked about her Christmases.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I was in a rage. A rage. Yeah. Like, like, oh, it was, and I mean, I think about it all the time too. Like, my grandparents had nothing.
Yeah.
Had nothing.
Yeah.
Their Christmases were incredible. My grandma's Christmases were incredible. Have absolutely no fucking clue how they managed it. And then, oh, yes, I do know how they managed it. Managing their debt after they died.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, I don't know. But then it's like we do the same thing over and over again. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Just like with the year that I've had personally the last couple of months with my family, we're all kind of like, the ones that have made it through are here. So let's just enjoy that right now.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's really great. And like, I find it to be.
Not everyone made it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So let us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find it to be kind of. I think so. You had a party. Because it was your birthday.
I had my birthday party.
And I was very like, I mean, I had a moment sitting in your living room like, I do not relate to this. Like, I relate to it and I don't relate to it.
What do you mean?
Like family all coming together and singing in the living room and that whole thing. Like, that's not, So I can imagine, I guess what I'm saying is like, I can imagine for you all that your like Christmas or the holidays is usually a time where you're like Christmas, like you're feeling the feels of the holiday season. You know what I mean? Whatever this is, dancing, shuffling dances.
I mean, I know my family's very unique that way. Like, that's not lost on me. Like, we do. Yeah. We all yell at each other at each other at the dinner table. And make a waiter feel uncomfortable, and then we sit around and we play music. That's what we do.
And you have like a lovely holiday moment, you know, a dinner, a whatever. That's really nice. That's really nice. And sometimes I'm like, you don't even like, I don't know. I just live so differently than that, that I'm like, why am I so stressed? I don't even have relatives coming to my house. Like,
you're living one of my ultimate top 10 fantasies. Like, one of my fantasies is to wake up alone in a hotel room on Christmas morning. I said that to my therapist once and she went, oh. Oh.
That's literally what I'm going to do. Yeah.
What, you're going to a hotel?
I'm literally doing that. Yeah. So we're going to go see my mom for Christmas for like the couple of days in Christmas. And we're splitting up the Christmas trip. So we're doing Christmas Eve in like a cute hotel, waking up Christmas Day and driving the rest of the day.
Cute.
And I was like, I just want to go to like a sleigh Christmas hotel.
That's amazing. I love
Like,
that.
That's it.
That's so
And then
cute.
go see my mom, you know?
So you're gonna, oh, that's so fun. You really are living my top 10 fantasies.
I'm literally doing that. Like, why am I stressed?
Don't know.
It's
Get over
dumb.
yourself. Grow up.
Grow up.
Grow up. I honestly, if you're feeling like the need to, I've been, I don't know the brand. Listen, me and peppermint candy cane ice cream, we fuck. You
Yeah,
know,
you
we
do.
get down. I've recently discovered these like vegan ice cream bars. Don't know the brand, but on it says eat a tree. And they're like tree shaped
Oh, Christmas trees.
Christmas,
Okay.
like they're like Christmas trees, peppermint chocolate.
Cute.
It's great. And I feel sick after eating one every night because that's what I'm doing right now. And they're good.
I've been loving like a hot cocoa at night. And I decided that I'm going to start, I started this today. Getting up every morning.
I've decided oh my God, you sound like my mother right now.
I know.
Here's the new thing I'm doing. Haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I started this morning is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, great.
I'm going to get up and I'm going to turn on a Christmas movie with my coffee.
Oh, I love that. You know
And
what I
if
think I want to do?
I watch it, cool. If I don't, whatever. But like
Yeah.
I'm turning on 20 minutes, whatever the thing is, right? Yeah.
I was watching White Christmas the other day in the hotel room. One of my favorite Christmas movies. And then also it's just like, then you get to the end, you're like, this is super weird. Like, we all miss the war.
Super weird movie.
We all love being at war.
Yes.
There's no place like war. What? Like,
Weird.
we'll follow the old man wherever he da-da.
exactly.
So weird.
It's so
Anyway,
weird.
I also just love musicals where they're like, we gotta put on a show.
That's the song.
What are we gonna do? We gotta put on a show.
Exactly. Yeah, I love it. I love that. Happy holidays.
Happy
a
holidays.
show.
Yeah. I was so distracted by like the number of candles. Okay, next time you watch White Christmas, look at the number of candles, huge taper candles on the cake behind them while they're singing. It stresses me the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
They're like these huge candles coming
Yeah.
up out of this cake is just flaming, and he's like, they're all marching real close right next to it.
I know, you want to talk about like liability on those movie sets or like the
Oh my God, what
crazy
is her
things
name?
that were happening.
Not Rosemary Clooney, the other gal. What's her name? Ava something?
Ava Gardner?
No, the other one in
In White Christmas?
what
my
the
God.
fuck? Anyway, she's tiny. It freaks me out. She's so small, it scares me. Like she's
mean-
dancing, and I'm like, she's gonna die.
That's how I felt watching Ariana Grande in Wicked. I was like, that is
that's just a whole bunch of other stuff that we're not talking about that.
No,
Okay.
we can't. We'll get there. We'll get to, yeah, whatever.
Anyway, well, with that,
It's Christmas.
it's Christmas, and then with Christmas, do you ever means? Okay, wait, I gotta remember the name. Fuck. What?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
I was going to say the name.
You can remember it?
The holiday extravaganza.
Yes, thank you. I couldn't remember how
Spectacular.
it started. The holiday extravaganza, eleganza quiz. It's a tradition around here. Do you ever for me to assault Jacqueline on our
Via
last
quiz.
episode via quiz? I will say, I think the quiz I wrote last year was one of the best ones I've done so far. And by the best ones, this is the third time we're doing it.
Yes.
So the second time I did it was really good.
Yes.
It was so hard to write this year's quiz because this year was so dark,
It was,
so bad.
this was a rough year all around. The personal, the everything. Like,
This was a
2024 was,
bad year.
yeah, it was rough times.
So I felt like I was scraping at the bottom of the barrel, like just chipping away for good times.
Oh gosh.
I don't like to caveat my artwork. That's not a rule of performance I have, but I just want to preface it by saying I like to keep it light for the last episode of the year, and it was hard. So
Great.
if you feel like we're missing some things, or this really only feels like the last couple of months, I'm doing my best. Are you ready? Do you want to say anything about it? Do you have any feelings? How are you feeling, Jacqueline?
I'm feeling scared because I feel like I never know, but I'm also feeling open to being, assaulted. So
You did well last year.
yeah.
Here's the thing. And I said this to you every year. I know you know, bitch. I know you know. You decide to not know.
In my mind palace.
Yeah, you need to lock in.
I know. I need to lock in. Let's do the quiz.
Quiz, baby. We'll start on a high, kind of. Okay. Okay, let's go.
Great.
The big fat quiz of Do You Ever. This is inspired by the big fat quiz of the year too, by the way, which I know you don't know what I'm talking about. And I don't know if any of our listeners will really know what I'm talking about, because I was looking at our demographics the other day, and most of the people that we are talking to right now are Americans. So, but it's a great quiz show.
Where did the people in Finland go? They were around for a while.
I think they're still here.
Oh, okay. Hello.
I just mean
Majority.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I think the ghost is back.
Okay, maybe it's a Christmas ghost. Is it the past, the present, or the future? Hello? Hello?
I can't deal with a haunting. You've seen the year I've had.
No, yeah, let's not. It's Angelica.
Oh,
She wants to hang.
my frickin' dead cat. Ugh, okay, anyway.
Sorry.
I mean, you want to talk about Photos app, right? Literally last night I'm like, what's the weather like tomorrow? It's
Assaulting.
like, my dead cat.
Yeah, no. That should be wrong.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, the quiz. Jacqueline, our first episode was famously called, Do You Ever Feel Like There Are Too Many Podcasts? Every viral sensation under the sun has a podcast now. What internet meme signed a podcast deal with Jake Paul's media company this year?
Internet meme?
Internet meme.
Signed a podcast.
And I can give you a hint. It's a gal. What gal?
Hi.
I'm trying to think of a good hint. Recent. She rose to success via a man on the street style interview.
Oh, God. That person got a podcast deal? Mm-hmm. What? Mm-hmm. That makes me want to die. I don't want to answer the question. Quiz. Okay.
Answer the question.
I don't know the full thing. I don't remember the sound effect.
It was a sound effect.
What is it? Something? I don't know
Yes,
it.
you are correct. Ding, I will give it to you. It's so upsetting.
To something?
You got it. Hawk-Tua.
Hawk-Tua.
And
okay, wait.
It's
she was
called
like
her
drunk with her friends.
yeah, she was
right?
like, just hitting the town with her girls. Yeah.
That person got a podcast
She got a
deal?
podcast deal with Jake Paul's media company, Better Media.
Wow.
Podcast called Talk to a. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you know what?
Listen,
Slay.
gal.
We're all just trying to survive.
Honestly, my favorite thing about that was just like the right being so starved for culture that they adopted her as like a meme for some reason.
That is
So anyway, yes, Haley Welch is her name.
I thought
Haley, if you want to come on the pod, let's chat.
Let's chat about it. I thought you were talking about the but then I was like, no, that's not a podcast. But I thought you were talking about Finance Man. Finance 6'5", blue eyes. That guy, that girl.
No,
Because she got like some deal, but it wasn't a podcast deal.
I hate that. I hate that one.
I know.
I hate that one.
I know.
Anyway.
You're like, give me penis blowjob, girl, any day. Like,
yeah, truly. Yeah. I'd rather, that's like 5,000% more honest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's a woman on the streets working, you know, and I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway, moving on. 2024 was the year of the Taylor Swift and her Eras tour. Took cities by storm.
Took the world.
Took the world by storm with her. I had to explain what the friendship bracelet banner was in the cafe to my mother the other day. She was like, what?
The amount of friendship bracelets probably like...
The amount of microplastics generated by Taylor Swift
wild.
was so detrimental to the eco impact we're all trying to...
Like all those stats have been coming out about her tour. Somebody do an environmental one.
Environmental report. Forget the jet. Let's talk about the microplastics and glitter. Anyway, yes, name one of Taylor Swift's eras.
Lover.
Great. Ding. I'm so not a Swiftie. I had to like really Google that. Anyway.
I should have asked Paul.
Yeah. Okay. Another year, another Met Gala that we weren't hired to consult on.
Look.
What was the 2024 Met Gala theme?
I got this wrong last year too.
We both did actually, because there was like 2 or something like that. It was weird.
Oh,
or it was like 2022 or something like that. There was 2 because of the pandemic. There was like, anyway, whatever. 2024 is Met Gala theme.
Was it like a magical forest or
okay
something?
That is.
Oh, that's what it was, and that's why we were like, why weren't we called? Oh yeah.
It was Garden of Time.
Garden of Time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was so good.
Oh yay!
Good job.
Thanks.
Okay, you're doing so good so far. See? Okay. Name a 2024 lesbian. Alternatively, I could have started this. 2024 was the year of what do people call it? What do people call it? When you're like catfishing, gay fishing.
Queer bait.
Queer bait
is what you're saying. Gay fishing.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm gonna cry. Go fishing for some gays. Queer baiting. But yeah, name a lesbian. For $1. Name a woman.
Wait, like, I don't understand the question. Like, a new, like...
Name the lesbian. Name a lesbian of 2024. I think there's 2.
There are 2 lesbians of 2024.
But like, there's 2.
Okay.
But like, name a current, like a lesbian of the year.
Are you okay? I think the right answer is Chapel Roan. Okay.
I would have also accepted Renee Rapp.
I was gonna say Renee Rapp as well.
See, there's 2. There's 2 lesbians in 2024. And then I would have also accepted Billie Eilish. ? I don't really know what's going on there.
Okay, see, I feel like Billie and Renee, there is no question. I feel like Chapel, there is a question.
Have you listened to those lyrics? Huh?
But I thought that was like the point, like the thing. Like I thought that was like, do you know what I mean? Like the whole issue is everyone's being like,
no, people are doing that to Billie Eilish, which I think is evil. This goes back to my Britney Spears thing. People are being so mean to Billie Eilish. And I'm like, she's 20. Relax. You know?
What? That person is 20
or she's like 22 or something like
that.
My goodness. She's young.
Okay.
Anyway.
Great. Sure.
The 2024 lesbian was Chapel Roan. Yes. It really was the year of the lesbian.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
Okay. I really wrote these all the same. 2024 was the year of Brat Summer. Name either a song or from the album or a guest artist on the remix.
A guest artist on the remix?
Mm-hmm.
I would not know that. A song from the album. Okay. Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking about Sabrina Carpenter. That's not the same person.
That's the opposite of a 2024 lesbian.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
Yeah. 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 You got to be straight to love Barry Keoghan.
I don't know.
No one even knows how to pronounce his last name.
Charlie XCX. XCX. I feel like I'm going into my like I never listened to the album.
You didn't listen to the album?
No.
You're missing out, quite frankly. You'd hate it. You'd hate it.
I'm going into my like social media mind house though.
I
of, like,
literally bet you could name a guest artist on the album.
Really?
Yeah.
Doja Cat.
You know what? I actually don't know. No. You already said one of the guests.
Oh, Renee Rapp?
No.
Oh, Renee Rapp is a musical. No, she's not.
She's a musical gal.
But she's like literally musicals. Like not. She's not like a pop singer.
Yeah, she has an album.
Oh.
She wore big pants on the Doritos stage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chapel Roan?
No.
Oh, Billie Eilish.
Yeah. The lyrics, Charlie likes boys, but she know I'd hit it, is what people were like mad about. The girlfriend's gay. Have you seen those glasses? Anyway.
Billie Eilish?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And also she said as much. And people are like, she's gay fishing. That's my new favorite word.
What a weird concept. Whatever. We don't have time for that.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
These children, the youth, they're young. Anyway, Speaking of youth, in 2024, we officially became old. Name some Gen Alpha slang.
What?
I'll give you a point for each Gen Alpha slang you say.
Oh, like you're asking me what Gen Z slang I know? Is that what you're asking me?
No, before Gen Alpha, the children.
Oh. I don't know.
You do. I'll accept it. I'll give you a point for each for whatever you can. I have fully said these words to you before.
Slay.
No, that's so old. That's so old. Actually, did I tell you this works with like kids sometimes? She'll teach kids classes sometimes. And she heard the other day in one of her kids' classes, like middle school girls, they're like, oh my God, that teacher's so embarrassing. Like, she's so young. She tries to be cool all the time. She said slay in class. It's like, ugh, so embarrassing. I can't believe she said that. And I was like, oh, I'm so old.
The only reason that you have said these words to me before,
I don't know what any of them mean, but I do say them.
The only reference I feel like I might have for this is like Abbott Elementary.
Maybe.
What
I've
those
not
kids
seen
say
any of
on
that.
that
Or like what and
They don't let me into that part of their lives.
Okay.
No.
Fair.
Smart of them, I think.
Slay. Yeah. Okay. But just let me know when you want to give up.
Okay. I've given up.
Okay. Here's a list. I don't know what any of this means. Okay, I can tell you maybe a little bit about what some of this is. Okay. What the Sigma? Level 10 Riz.
Okay.
No cap.
Riz.
Yeah, charisma. That's the one I know. No cap. Skibbity toilet. Literally no idea what that means. I asked Simon to explain it to me. I didn't know. Gat.
Oh, I know that.
That's like a big butt, I think.
Yeah.
A baby Gronk. I know baby Gronk's a boy.
This makes me not want to have children.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, and you would have one, and they would say that to you, and you would have to send them outside. You'd have to send them outside. So,
Scared.
move into politics, shall we? Paris Olympics were this year, bringing countries together during a time of great political divide. Name a breakout star of the Paris Olympics. And I'll give you a point for each breakout star you could name.
For each one, I
Yeah.
can't name people. I can't name people's names.
Well, if it does help, I do have... they're not names. I have literally one name here. Kind of two.
Okay. Simone Biles.
She was not a breakout star.
Oh, a breakout. Like a new person.
Yeah, like new faces.
What, the guy that did the hip hop dancing?
That was a woman, but yes. Ray Gun. Yeah. The Australian breakdancer that brought much upset to my ancestral home.
Okay, great.
No more breakdancing in the Olympics. Thanks, Australia.
I don't know. I didn't watch the Olympics.
You didn't watch the Olympics this year? I got so into the Olympics.
I'm a very boring person.
I don't ever want to get into the Olympics.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
I simply cannot help it. I got really into women's rugby this year.
Interesting.
Do you know I played rugby in high school?
I do now.
I played rugby in high school.
That
Got in trouble
tracks.
for being too aggressive
That
in
really
the sport
tracks.
where you tackle people.
I don't know. I
Okay.
the breakdancer who I kind of knew is all I know.
Yeah, the Australian breakdancer. Okay, I would have also accepted. Okay, I don't also know how to say her name. Iona Meyer. She's the rugby gal. Google her, you'd know her face.
Okay.
She was on Dancing with the Stars. Great TikTok follow.
Oh, okay.
Great social medias follow. Highly recommend. She's a stunning star. Pommel horse guy, Steven Nedorocic, I think is how you say his name. Pommel horse guy. Oh my God, you got to get into pommel horse guy. I'm going to send you a highlight after this.
Okay.
Man he was on the men's floor gymnastics team. Most of the time, if you're on one of those like teams, you would do a bunch of different stuff, right? Man only does pommel horse. He was like sleeping at the side while other people were doing their floor routines. And then it was pommel horse time. He took off his crazy glasses, like just these thick bottle glass glasses, tucked them into the side, jumped up on his pommel horse, spun around, served, gave the people exactly what they wanted. And then he was also on Dancing with the Stars.
Wow.
He is great. The Italian high jumper with the big dong who knocked off the... Did you not hear about this?
I did not. I'm not the Olympics, sports. I don't know.
Everybody was talking about this. He knocked...
Peter something? Starts with a P, maybe? I don't know. What's his name?
I said Italian high jumper with the big dong.
What's his name?
I don't know. I didn't look up his name. If you want to remember his... I thought you didn't even know what happened. How would you know his name?
I don't know.
What?
I remember someone saying something at some point about this man. I don't know what happened though.
So his dong was so big that he dragged the pole off. He didn't clear
Oh, wow.
his high jump.
Wouldn't that be something that was like taken care of before the Olympics? I don't understand.
But he didn't make the jump. Your dong's too big.
Okay.
You got to watch it. It's like pulls it off. He like jumps over and then his dong like grabs it, pulls it off.
Great.
You know, he lost the Olympics that day, but he won 1,000,000 hearts. Right?
And Dancing with the Stars.
He's also a
Very
cop, so...
Ugh.
No, he wasn't on Dancing with the Stars. The Italian gymnast with the big wheel of Parm.
I can't.
These were the breakout stars.
Great.
I can't help it. Gymnast posed with a big wheel of Parm was kind of weird.
Okay.
Good for her. And then the Turkish shooter. which wasn't really going to put on this list, but everyone kept on talking about it, you know?
Okay.
All the shooting people like came with their like Spy Kids glasses on and like their equipment and like headphones, ear protection, and like all their stuff. And then the Turkish shooter just raw dogged it, walked up, hand in pocket, bang, bang, boom. Did a good job. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Don't know his name.
That this was in the politics section is funny to me.
This is when I say we had to go. I had to keep it light.
Yeah.
This is politics at Do You Ever in 2024.
The Olympics.
The Olympics. Whew. Okay. What Thai animal captivated the world's heart?
Oh. Oh my God. We love her skin. And I don't know if she is what is she?
I would accept a name.
Is she a hippopotamus?
Yeah, a pygmy hippopotamus. Moodang. Moodang. That's all I have to say about Moodang.
Yeah, we love her skin. Isn't that the point?
Glittering, glazing gold.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Fill in the blank of this viral meme. Very blank. Very blank. Very blank. Very
You know
blank.
who needs a podcast deal? That person.
I know, that gal.
Personally.
She
Yeah.
might.
Yeah. Really?
I don't
Right.
know.
Very mindful, very demure. Very demure, very mindful. There we go.
Congratulations, Jacqueline. You've made it through another year of the 2024 Do You Ever annual 2024
Quiz.
Eleganza Extravaganza quiz.
Yeah.
Terribly proud. Terribly proud. 1,000,000 hearts.
I don't know. I just am really proud of us this year. I tried to, and maybe this is a January moment, but I tried to like go back into the, list of things, into the photos on my phone.
Oh,
And
highlights?
I think we should just do a couple highlights. Yeah. I highlight retreat.
Retreat. That was probably one of my favorite things I've ever made. I had
good.
so much. It wasn't just like fun. It was like deeply fulfilling.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I don't know how people do retreats by themselves. That was my biggest takeaway.
I know.
I had so many times where I was like, oh my God, people host retreats alone.
Like alone too. Like no staff or like someone to
That's
cook the
crazy.
meals or whatever. Yeah. I started, I'm not going to go too deep down to this, but I started like facilitating retreats and like learning what that meant in high school. Like there was like a youth group kind of thing that went on retreat, and like I was part of that situation.
That's so cute.
And I used to like lead retreats and groups and facilitate conversations with teenagers, and like I was that person, right?
Cute.
And I don't know, I just felt very like I should have always been doing this, you know? I
Isn't
loved
that funny how we kind of do that? I really feel like the end of my 20s was really about like just returning to who I was when I was like 15, 16.
Yeah,
Actually,
exactly.
she had it quite figured out.
I think another highlight was how much we saw each other this year.
I know.
Like somehow we managed to make that happen quite a bit, and like make things together, like funny, stupid, dumb things that like, you know what I mean, we wanted to make, which was fun.
I was actually just thinking that the other day. I think it's very funny. We spent a good couple of years not seeing each other. One of the reasons being the border was closed. Just literally was illegal.
Yeah.
But I was thinking it was kind of funny. Like, I feel like we tore the seal off of that. It's just been nonstop ever since, baby.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I just feel like we're figuring out really what it is that we do.
Yeah.
You know? And I think like that was my, like, the highlight of the year for me. And like, not to like, everything has felt quite easy.
Everything's felt very easy.
And that's a little weird, but also great. You know?
It's nice. It's relaxing in a way, right? Maybe not easy, but easeful, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this year has been like professionally, like artistically, I've done a lot of things I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. I've had like a lot of like amazing highlights, and personally, quite hellish.
Yeah, I mean, that's
like quite hellish. Yeah. And it's just like I kind of always know that that's how it goes.
Yeah.
And that's annoying.
Yeah.
So
here we are.
Here we are. Another year. Raise our cups to another. Ooh, there's still coffee in this. That's thrilling for me just now.
On to 2025.
2025. We'll be back in 2025. We go on break now. If you want to come hang with us, we have there's lots of free stuff going on. There's lots of fun stuff going on.
Yeah.
There are
process. A lot of things to do with us in 2025 already planned because we're like gals.
I know. I was looking, I got confused the other day. I wrote like 2026 down because we are planning for 2026 already. And then I was like, wait, what's next year? What year is it now? What?
Exactly.
I was like, spring 2026. And I was like, right.
And for the pod, we're going to do so much fun.
I know we already have some guests lined up for 2026. No, wait, 25.
Which are
crazy.
So exciting. The guests coming next year are they're good.
Yeah, if you want to hang out with us, I think we'll probably be back in February, usually by the time we get our shit together again. In between then, we've got a class on Substack coming up, actually, called Press Send. It's all about pressing send, really. We'll talk about some of the tools, the things that you might need to get a Substack together, but ultimately it's just about like bravery, and that's what we're going to do together. So that's coming up in January, beginning of January. We also have an In Process coming up. That's our free community hour where we just hang out and we make stuff. It's fun. Class outside. Put in your applications before. I didn't say this on the pod. Before, probably by the time this goes out, if you put in an application now, you get an additional one-on-one before. Let's just call it before the new year.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember what I wrote down. And yeah, that's us.
And Storytelling Day is happening in February.
Oh, yes, February 2nd.
For Storytelling Day.
If you want to hang out with us in Hamilton, Toronto
in
people,
real life.
come on down the 403. Let's vibe. Jump on the GO train. Don't faff with the highway. The GO train's right there. This is me getting a plug for I want a GO Transit deal. Yeah, lots of stuff. You know where to find us. Stay connected. Blah, 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 blah.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas time.
Happy holidays. Something, let the merry bells keep ringing.
Happy holidays to you. Ooh. Nightmarish.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening to Do You Ever Feel Like, a podcast from Do You Ever Media.
Follow this chaos wherever you get your pods.
Our artwork is by Simon Peng.
You can write us at doyoueverpod@gmail.com
Learn more about our work at doyouevermedia.com.
or by following us at Do You Ever Media.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.